What's up, everybody? It's your boy Bobby on here with another video. I'm not hyped up right now. I really don't feel good. I have a freaking headache. But I know I said I'm gonna try and post a video every day of the week. I have a feeling that's not gonna happen, guys, because I just don't feel good. Just not feeling good. I was asleep all day today. Was not feeling it. I was not in the mood for anything today. So, but yeah, but I did want to get on here because I wanted to and go back and talk about how I mentioned why I don't, spend a lot of time with my family, or why I keep myself away. And then I am gonna take my kiddo to Universal Studios on Saturday, so I was actually thinking about vlogging that while we're there. The only thing is, I'll probably be doing it off of my phone because, like I said, I don't have a camera yet. I'm starting off. Until I get a camera, I'll be using my laptop like I'm doing now and my phone. And then I was talking to my friend when I was telling you that works with the LGBT community, or she used to. She was giving me ideas and stuff what to do, and she was actually giving me a very good idea, which I can have to figure out how to put it together because my computer skills is a little bit rusty. So, but I'm trying, yo. But she had told me to put a video together of pictures of me before and pictures of me after, like right now, like as we go along, and just like instead of putting music, have me talking in the background about, oh, this is me when blah 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 blah, and this is me when do, and so yeah, I'm gonna do that, but it's gonna be a little bit because I'm still trying to figure out the computer. The brand new laptop, I bought it just so I can do the YouTube, but and it has everything on it that I need, like the editing stuff. But like I said, your boy's a little bit rusty, so but I'm gonna get to that. So I will put up a collage of pictures of before and then the process so that you guys can see. Even though I said I didn't really want to talk about my journey like that, I wanted to talk about like topics and different things in the community and help people out and stuff. But like if that's what you want to see, like pictures of me before all the way up until now, then I can do that. It's gonna be it's gonna be embarrassing AF because I went through some phases that were like, what were you thinking? And I look back now like, bro, like what were you thinking? Like, but anyways, we all have a past. We all have things that we regret and we wish we wouldn't have done. And so yeah, so anyways, I'll throw them in there anyways, and make a collage and talk behind the collage so you guys can see. So yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do. That's what I have planned, and then like I said, I'm gonna document you know us at Universal and stuff and how that's going, and um I don't I don't ever get misgendered, like ever, like ever get misgendered, only by my family, only by my family, and that's why I keep myself away. That's why I keep myself away. Um, when we're at home, I get anxiety, but not as bad as if we're out in public, like, and my aunt, my grandma, or my mom, if they want to go out to breakfast or something, and I don't like my aunt, my grandma, and my mom had this thing where every Wednesday morning they will go to breakfast, and of course, Wednesdays and Thursdays are my days off, and then Saturdays are my days off. Um, but I don't go. I don't go because I know for a fact that while we're out, I'm gonna get misgendered by my family, and I know they don't do it purposely. They don't do it purposely. I know it's just they're just trying to get used to it, and I know because I'm not around my mom enough or my aunt enough for them to like catch on with everything. But it's because I keep myself away because let me tell you, and I don't know if anybody else does this way, but when I'm in public and the her or she just like slips of the tongue, man, like it just brings me down to a whole nother level. Like I feel like sometimes I feel like I no, not sometimes. I do. I feel like if I'm a freak. I feel like if I'm a freak because I kid you not, when like the waitress is there for around somebody like in the Walmart or something, and that slips of the tongue, maybe it's all in my head, but I feel like people are looking. She like what the and maybe it could be all in my head. Or I don't know, but it makes me feel like a freak. It makes me feel like a freak, and I don't like the feeling because then it gives me anxiety. It just brings my whole mood down. I get depressed, and so I rather keep myself away from situations like that than put myself in a situation like that to where my whole mood's gonna get brought down and I'm gonna feel some type of way. So I just keep myself away. I keep myself away and just do my own thing. Like if it's something like where we're gonna all be at the house chilling, then okay, I'll go. But if it's like, oh, they want to go to breakfast or oh, they want to go to lunch or nah, I'd rather just stay home. I'd rather just stay home. And it sucks. It sucks because I do want to go out and I do want to spend time with my family like that, but I'm not gonna put myself in a predicament where it's gonna bring my mood down. It's gonna give me anxiety. I'd rather just stay at home, sleep in my bed, or just do my own thing than put myself in that predicament. So that's why I keep my distance away because you know more in public. Like I do tend to get misgendered, and I'm not gonna deal with that. I'm not gonna deal with that. I'm not gonna have my mood come crashing down because of, you know, the slip of the tongue or, however that it is. And I rather just, keep myself away. And it sucks because, you know, it sucks because I don't want to stay away because I like spending time with my family. But until I know that they can get it down, yeah, I'm just gonna continue keeping myself, away. As far as like if they want to go to breakfast or lunch or, whatever. But if like we're at the house and we're chilling and it's whatever, then okay, yeah, it's gonna bring my mood down. Like I'm not gonna lie, but it at least if it brings my mood down, like maybe and then I don't know. At least it's still gonna bring my mood down. Like I ain't gonna lie. But I know like once my mood goes down, like my my aunt knows me way too well. So when my mood changes, she could tell and she'll call me out on it. She'll call me out on that shit. That stuff. I was doing so good with the not cussing and then there I go boom. Um but yeah, so that's why I keep myself away. And then as far as my dad's side of the family, um my dad I I met my dad, I think when I was like, I was an adult. I met my dad when I was probably like 26, 27. That's when I met my dad. And that is a whole another story in itself because back in the day when we had MySpace, was looking for, I had typed up his name and everything, and nobody, everybody was against me finding my dad. everybody except for my aunt. I had told my aunt, like, I don't want money from him. I don't want nothing from him. I just want for myself to know who he is, if I got siblings, and the story on why he wasn't around. That's all I wanted. If he doesn't want to have a relationship with me, then that's fine. Maybe if I have siblings, then I'll have a relationship with them, or whatnot. But my aunt was with me. She was on my side. Um, my girl at the time, she wasn't with it. She told me I was dumb and why the hell would I want to do that? And negative, just negative. She was always negative. She was always negative, man. But so I ended up. What happened was this. I ended up coming across my brother, and I had emailed him and I had told him, "Hey, I think you're my brother. I'm not sure. My dad is whoop whoop whoop, and he went here, and he should be this old." And um, like the next day, my brother he emailed me back, and I was like, "Oh yeah, and I always knew about you, and Dad told us about you, and this and that." And he had given my dad's number. He gave me my dad's number, and I ended up meeting. I ended up meeting my brother first. I ended up meeting my brother first. And it was so easy to meet my brother. Like, I wasn't nervous at all. Because my brother he's like me. He's like goofy. So, like, it was so easy meeting my brother. And I was nervous. Like, I don't know how this guy is. And, like, I'm kind of ghetto. And what if he looks at me like this ghetto motherfucker? This ghetto mofo? Like, I don't know. But my brother was cool. My brother's cool. It was easy meeting him. And he's 5 years younger than me. He's the same age as my brother from my mom. And then my sister is after my brother. Um, my sister's. If you're seeing this, I'm sorry. I don't remember how old you are. I have a bad memory. I'm sorry. I want to say my sister is. I don't know. I want to say 33. I hope you're 33. I'm sorry. And then, yeah, I hope you're 33. You're not, you're like a couple years younger than Carlo. And then my brother David, I don't know how old he is. I'm sorry. I don't. I know it sounds messed up because they're my siblings. But the thing is about that is, I still never met my brother David yet. I've met my sister. I've chilled with my sister. I've chilled with my brother a lot. My dad. My dad. The thing is about my dad is I've only seen my dad that one time. That one time I see my dad when I went to lunch to meet him for the first time. It was the only time I see my dad. And I had my aunt go with me because I was so nervous to go. I wanted my girl to go with me, but she went with her family. It was obviously more important than, sticking by my side and being there for me. You know, that shit was more important. That's cool. That's why I'm glad I'm over all that. But my aunt ended up going with me. She wasn't rude to him. She stayed in the background. She didn't say nothing. She let us talk or whatever. My dad had told me like he was young and he was dumb and he got into some messed up stuff and you know he wasn't ready to be a dad and that he tried to be there for me but supposedly I'm not gonna say which family member but I kind of believe what this family member said and so did my aunt. Supposedly this family member told my dad that, oh, you have to marry my mom now. Yeah. And he was like that he wasn't in love with my mom, you know, and that didn't hurt my feelings at all or anything, because let me tell you, if I had a kid with somebody and somebody told me, oh, now you have to marry her, let me tell you something. I may help make that kid, and I'm gonna be there for my kid, but I'm not gonna marry somebody that I'm not in love with and spend the rest of my life miserable with somebody that I'm not in love with. I'm just gonna make sure that I'm gonna be there for my kid. So if somebody told me some shit like that, some stuff like that, I'm gonna be like, you're straight tripping. But yeah, whatever. So, it is what it is. And then, like, he had called me a couple of times, would tell me, oh, we gotta meet up for lunch, this, and that. But it never happened. I would go and see my sister, or see my brother Carlo. But my dad, I've only met him one time in my whole life. One time in my whole life. That was the last time. Funny thing is, he's on my Facebook. He's on my Facebook. I've talked to him through Facebook, but as far as seeing him, he don't live far from me. Like, how can I? I don't want to give out the city that I live in, because people be cray. So I'm gonna give out a fake city that I live in. So okay. So let's see. Okay, say like I live in Downey. I live in Downey, and he lives in Long Beach. That's how far we live. Okay, and that's how far my sister lives. Do I see him? No. Does he try and see me? No. Do I get upset? In the past, I did. In the past, I got upset, but now I just realized, you know what? Like, it is what it is. I'm not gonna force nobody to be in my life. Either you want to be in my life or you don't. If you don't, then that's perfectly fine. Then that's less people in my life that I have to worry about. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. So, but yeah, that's how that is. I talked to my sister. From my sister, I have my niece and my nephew. My brother David don't got no kids. My brother Carlo ain't got no kids. My brother from my mom ain't got no kids. Yeah. So, and because my aunt raised me with my grandma, she has two boys, and I call them my nephews, and that's because they're super young. Like I said, my mom was the first one to be having babies, so, and my aunt is pretty young. She's young, she's not older than my mom, but her kids are young. Her kids are 26 and 24, and my butt is about to be 39. I know, I don't look 39, do I? I got some good genes. I take good care of myself. I need to hit the gym though. Me and my homies supposed to go to the gym and work out. He knows all kinds of routines, so we're supposed to do that. We're supposed to start going after work, but when I get out of work, I be tired. Dealing with all that shit, and then having to get out, and I wouldn't rather go before either. Yeah, I guess I'd rather go after work anyways. But yeah, we're supposed to start doing that and so I can lose weight and get buff. So when my girl feels my muscle, there's actually muscle there. Yeah. So, but it's already 20 minutes. I don't feel good. I'm actually about to go get her out the other room because she don't like to be on camera. So she goes in the other room. That's why I do this. She's not trying to. I'll try and convince her to be on here, but she don't. She ain't having it, yo. She ain't having it. And I'm not gonna force her to do something she don't want to do. You know what I mean? But yeah, so she's in the other room. Um, if you would like to see a Q&A with me and her on, because she's she's straight, she's straight and scout. So yeah, she's straight. So that's a whole, and that's a whole nother topic, because I know a lot of straight people. Well, I don't know a lot of people. Some straight women won't get with the transgender man. Some, I didn't say all. Okay, some, because of certain situations, and we could talk about that in another video. But she got to know me first, and yeah. So yeah, she's good. She's a good girl. Sometimes I'm a major D head. I ain't gonna lie. I am, but I treat her like a queen. I do. I just don't put up with a lot of stuff, because I put up with a lot with my last relationship, and I will not put up with it in this one. No, 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 no. I'm the type of person that I'm like, there's a door. Peace out. Go. I don't care. You're, I deal with a lot. I'm not gonna deal with. But yeah, so I'm tired. I'm gonna go get hair so we can go to bed. Cause I don't feel good. I have a headache. And tomorrow I do have to work. Tomorrow's usually my day off, but I'm working overtime to make extra money. So when we go to Universal, if my kiddo wants, a souvenir or something, I can, because I'm taking him for his birthday. He turned 13. So if he sees something that he wants, he can be like, hey, and I'll be like, yeah, go ahead. I'm good, huh? See, I take care of everybody. You good to me, I'm good to you. Family, what makes you part of my family, what makes you, if you're loyal to me, then that makes you family. But if you ain't loyal to me, then you can get eggs in my life. And I've had people that I thought were family, but they ended up believing some BS that my ex said, and they stopped talking to me because of her, and I lost, a couple of people, my nieces and nephews because of that. But you know what? If you're, after everything we've gone through, and you're willing to believe that thing over me, knowing how shady she is and how full of shit, how full of, crap she is, then, go ahead. Because obviously they didn't know me very well. Because I am loyal, I am kind hearted. If you need me, I am there for you. But trust me, don't take my kindness for weakness. Because I can flip on you real quick if you try and fucking step over me and use me. Homie, don't play that. Just saying. But anyways, now I'm just rambling. I'm going to bed. Um, I will make another video maybe tomorrow if I'm not too tired. Because since I'm doing overtime tomorrow, I should be off by 11:30. So, yeah. I'll go to bed, guys. Probably go get this girl out the other room so we can go to bed. But thanks for watching. Thanks for listening to me ramble once again and my stories. Next video, I actually want to talk about a topic. So, if anybody has a topic that you want to talk about, or anything that want to know, or anything, just comment down below or DM me on my IG. And just so you know that if you don't have any pictures on your IG and you add me, and I block you, don't take it offensive, But my ex, I don't want her knowing none of my information as far as my personal life, because a lot of my personal life is on there, so, you know, I put it for you guys. So if somebody asks me and you ain't got no pictures or nothing, but you know me or you saw my YouTube, so you added me, please DM me. Or because I tend to block people that don't have pictures or nothing, because I don't want this broad up on my IG. I don't want this broad. I went through too much with this girl that I don't want her in my life. So, and she finds ways to be a chismosa and be all up in my mix. So, if you ain't got pictures, but you know me, DM me and let me know. Hey, Bobby, it's so and so. Because what happened was, is a friend of mine from high school ended up adding me, but she didn't have no pictures, and then I ended up blocking her because I don't like I said, like I don't play that. Like I don't need nobody all up in my mix. That don't need to be. So that being said, if I block you, my bad. If I block you on IG, then just come on my video, let a comment, hey Bobby, like, I added you, but you blocked me. I don't know why. But yeah, okay. So I'm sorry. It's just a warning, so you know that I'm not doing it purposely to be an a-hole. It's just that I don't need people from a bad part of my past popping up in my life, being fucking freaking nosy and being all up in my stuff. So yeah. Anyways, fuck. It's 26 minutes. All right, yo. This boy is out. This boy's tired. This boy's going to bed. So until next time, you guys have a good night. Stay blessed. Always stay blessed. Always stay humble. Always stay humble. Remember, you ain't better than nobody, and ain't nobody better than you. We're all equal in this world. Remember that. Don't think you're better than somebody, because you ain't. And nobody ain't better than you. Always stay humble. Always stay blessed. And like I say, on my channel, I represent peace and love. Till next time,